What's going on, people of the interwebs? Back at you with another one, as promised. Now, actually, real quick. In the last video, I did tell you guys that I accidentally got a Magician of Prophecy instead of a Spellbook of Secrets. What I neglected to show you guys, hang on, was the actual order. I know. Blasphemy. Now let's see the best way we can do this. How about that? If you guys can see, I ordered the Spellbook of Fate Ultimate Rare and the Spellbook of Secret Ultimate Rare, right? But as you know, we did get the Fate, but we also got the Magician of Prophecy, right? I did contact the seller today before I even made this. This is such a good, nice card. Before I started, I haven't received word back, but it's once again Spellbook of Fate, first edition, Abyss Rising. But yeah, I'm just back at it with another mail day. Like I said, I've been sitting on a bunch of mail for about 5 months now. But there is a story with one of the packages I got last week. If you live in Canada, you probably are aware that back in September till about November, our Canadian postal system, Canada Post, they decided to go on a labor strike, thus making a lot of our lives hell. Okay. One of the packages that I ordered off TCG Player from a vendor named Bearded Dragon CCG, I believe. What had happened was, it was supposed to come September 20th, 2025. It's, I believe, December 16th when I'm recording this. It was supposed to come September 20th, 2025. The labor strike, I believe, happened on September 18th. And apparently the package got sent back, but the vendor didn't tell me anything, right? That is this guy right here, Bearded Dragon. He didn't tell me anything. I messaged him probably start of November, so like a whole month later, once the strike was starting to cool down. And he was like, oh, well, it got sent back from the border back to California, right, or whatever, right? Then he said he was going to send it out the next week. Okay, 2 weeks comes, I get my packages from Super Special Awesome, right? I believe it was this one first that I got from Super Special Awesome. And that's what I'm like, dude, what's going on? Like, how do I get another order from practically the same place? And this is from San Marino, California, and this is from somewhere in California, the Bearded Dragon dude. And then he was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I never got your message. Do you still want the order? I'm like, bro. So this came last week at around, like, I want to say December 5th-ish. So this is from Bearded Dragon, right? But I just want to say, like that whole situation was stupid. But anyhow, this is from Bearded Dragon, okay? I told you guys in my last video, I'm trying to max rare a certain deck. Because back when I was playing, back in 2013 to like 2017-ish, before Master Rule 4, I couldn't afford these cards max rare. I was pretty much just playing commons all the time, right? But we have, I believe, an Astral Pack, Atlantean Marksman, Ultimate Rare. And behind, we have a first edition, I believe, Cosmo Blazer, Mermail Abyss Tias. Beautiful, dude. Oh my god. I could never afford these back in the day. You know what I mean? But, yep. Spoilers, I'm trying to max rare Mermail Atlanteans here. You know what I mean? But I guess I might as well just give you another spoiler. These two cards were actually the last cards I needed to complete my playset, and it took months literal months to get these. But these are the last cards that I needed for my playset each, right? So I currently own 3 Marksmans. Try to get in the light. I'm sorry if this is a... I own 3 Marksmans, 3 Teuses. You guys can source the prices yourself. I'm not here to, you know... Well, you don't have a $10,000 collection. No. I'm trying to build a collection for myself that I wasn't able to build back when I was playing. Alright? Like with Teus, I remember buying the ultra rare version of Teus off of Troll and Toad, right? And that was like $20 US, right? Just for the ultra rare. Now, I think the ultra rare is like $5, maybe like even less than that. So, shout out Bearded Dragon once again. This is Bearded Dragon CCG on TCG Player. And this would complete my playset. Of Marksmans, Atlantean Marksmans, and Mermail Teuses. So, thank you, Bearded Dragon CCG, for putting up with me for months. You know, back and forth DMs and all that. Alrighty. So, out of the way. Super Special Awesome. This is one of the vendors that I have been frequenting a lot. These envelopes are already open, obviously. Let's see what we have here. Like, I should know what most of these are, but like I said, I've been sitting on a pile of mail for months. I still have more mail, believe it or not. It's like right behind me. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yes. Alrighty. I don't know if that's Abyss Rising. Hang on. Hang on, guys. I'm forgetting my sets here. Oh, this is so professional. I have my glasses on this time, though, so... Even worse. Okay. Well, let's just go on with it. I'll figure it out. I'm just gonna say these are Cosmo Blaze. I don't know. But whatever. We have our first edition Mermail Abyss Lead, Secret Rare. And I'm an idiot. You know the worst part? I have the order form right here. So what am I doing? Okay, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So the lead is Cosmo Blazer. Obviously Astral Pack. And okay, I got it. I got it, y'all. I got it. My bad, y'all. Okay, last time, y'all. So I was right. Lead came out of Cosmo Blazer. Alright. First edition, Mermail Abyss Lead, Cosmo Blazer, Secret Rare. Beautiful card. Next up, our second copy, Astral Pack, Ultimate Rare, Atlantean Marksman. Beautiful fuck, like this, oh my god, dog. Beautiful. If I had this in European print, but it's so hard, I don't know how to order off a card market, so. And then, we have a playset. Abyss Rising, first edition, Secret Rare, Mermail Abyss Megalo. Again, one of these cards that back in the day I just could not afford it. I had the Mosaic Rares, the black rares, I guess. Or you just call them commons. And even those were like $10. Now they're like $2, bro. Right? But beautiful cards, bro. Beautiful. Y'all have no idea how happy I am to own these cards. Bro. Sorry for the shadows. I'm a big dude. Oh my god. I'm just so excited, bro. I can't wait. Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. Professional. I can't wait until I like fully complete this deck. My goal right now is to collect at least 200 cards before I start putting these all, sleeve them up and put them in binders. I'm sure I'm at less than 100 right now with all the mail that I've received the past couple of months. But we're getting there. And I'm going to be happy to share the journey with everybody once we sort, sleeve, and then eventually throw them in the binder. I do have 2 binders, but I'm not really happy with them. Spoiler alert. The majority of cards that's in my binder is actually from Dual Devastator. So like you guys probably already tell, I listen to certain YouTubers, influence me, told me, best set ever. Best set ever. Pick it up now. So I picked up 3 boxes of Dual Devastator. I also had some Maximum Golds, and those were probably the only modern sets next to Razor Raw that I guess Eternity Code, Toon Chaos, but I never actually picked up the actual booster boxes for those. I only picked up like booster packs in order to get the OTS, I think 13. So I was trying to get Abyss Dweller at the time, or Hyperfabrics. No, I don't think Hyperfabrics came in that one. Nita Fiber, whatever. But once again, we have our friends over at Super Special Awesome. I'm telling you, these are like, I bought so much off of this vendor, dude. So nothing but 5 stars every time I rate. I do not know what this is, so I'm just gonna do this just because I'm such a professional here. My professional camera setup. Let's see what we got. Our second package from Super Special Awesome Games over in the States, and we have our 3rd copy. I forgot I picked up 2 copies off of this vendor. But there you go. Astral Pack, Atlantean Marksman, Ultimate Rare. Beautiful, dude. What else did we get? Oh, I remember this one. Yes. The 2 first edition Abyss Rising Mermail Abyss Giles. Look at these guys, man. So these are actually my 3rd copy. I do have another Ultimate Rare first edition that I did not pull myself, but I did do in a trade. But guys, come on, man. Come on, man. Reliving our childhoods out here, man. You know what I mean? I love Marksman, dude. If only I could have played with these back in the day, bro. Just summoning, especially like Marksman. I just remember like Marksman back in the day. At a certain point, heavy infantry as well. They were so devastating in certain matchups whenever you could get them off, to the point where you didn't even need like MSTs, Cosmic Cyclones, Dark Holes. You just need one Raigeki. If you didn't get the Raigeki, who cares? You could search heavy infantry. You know what I mean? You couldn't get the Twin Twister, who cares? You could search Marksman. You know what I mean? There's so many possibilities with Atlanteans, and then splashing the Mermails just to make them even more like ridiculously annoying was crazy. You know what I mean? So that's why I will always be a lover of Atlanteans. That will never change. Even when all these new card games are coming up, You know, where I work, a bunch of my co-workers, they're all into Magic, and they're all trying to get me into Magic. There's the Avatar sets, the Avengers sets, but I'm gonna stick to what I love. And right now, I'm gonna just collect. Like, if you're gonna be collecting, collect what you love. You know what I mean? Collect what's good to you. I'm collecting a lot of Ultimate Rares and Ghost Rares right now from that era, like I said, 2013 to around 2017, to where Master Rule 4 came out. There were a lot of cards I just could not afford. Trap cards. You know, like I had a common Solemn Warning, but they had like Ultimate Rare Solemn Warnings running out around. I got the Legendary Collection Solemn Judgment, but it was banned at the time. And when it got unbanned, all those cards skyrocketed. But anyhow, just collect what you guys love, okay? Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way and buy freaking Stardust Dragon Ghost Rare just because I used to play with it. I'm more of a Black Rose person, but even then, my favorite synchro, I would say, would be Trishula. So, stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? Trishula, just remember that, alright? But this is from 401 Games in Ontario. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Check them out. I know exactly what this package is, just because I was doing like a little small order. I was actually intending on buying sleeve, the Dragon Shield innards, but I canceled last second, and I ended up just going with the singles. Once again, 401 Games. I know this is terrible. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll figure it out next video. Alright. What do we got? There we go. Speaking of heavy infantry, we got the playset of heavy infantry and one Mermail Viscount. Super rare. So y'all can see, I'm not like breaking the bank here trying to buy certain cards. I'm just trying to get the max rarity at the time. I know there's different rarities of these. You know, they have like quarter centuries and all that nonsense, but these were max rarity to me when I was playing. Super rare, Abyss Gun, super rare, heavy infantry. Because Abyss Gun only comes in rare, heavy infantry only comes in common back in the day, right? So, very happy to have these. Shout out to 401 Games one more time. Alright. So, should we do one more? Okay, I'll bust out one more. Hopefully it's the one that I got last. Or we'll just do the sneak peek. Why not? We'll do the sneak peek, yo. Hang on. We do have one out. But we have more mail. There's like 3 or 4 envelopes in this one that I just threw in just to like downsize, right? Yeah, just more stuff. And then inside this little pouch here, we have even more mail, right? So these are all gonna be shown to y'all, but for now, which one is just a singular? This one feels like it's a singular. We'll do this one. So let's just clean up a little bit here. 401 last time. Check them out here in Toronto, Ontario. Boom. Now to close it off, what do we have in here? This looks like a 401 Games packaging. Hang on. I believe it is 401 Games just because they have the, yeah, it's 401 Games. They have the exact same pack. So this is another 401 Games package. I wish I knew what this was, but I bought it months ago. So, we have to do it face down. Oh, I think I know what this is actually. These are Ultimate Rares. I know exactly what this is. This is the first purchase I made from 401 Games. close this off. 401 games. Yes, I know exactly what these are. And boom. We got the best ultimate rares that's ever been printed. Mermail Abyss, whatever. And I accidentally bought 3 copies of them. I only needed, or 4 copies, sorry. So I have 4 copies of ultimate rare. We have another Abyss gun and Abyss pike. So I have 1 of each in my deck from back in the day. So that means I would have 3 guns, 2 pikes so far. 3 guns, 2 pikes. Alright. For 1 games there. 3 guns, 2 pikes. Just remember that, y'all. And then we have the 3. I thought I bought 4. Oh well, we have 3. Just to close it off, one more time. 401 games. Alright. Oh, we can stand up for this one. You guys actually just saw my beautiful setup. But we'll see you on the next one. We have a bunch more coming. Plus maybe a binder showcase. So stay tuned. Y'all have a good one. Peace.